Hi, this is Gary with MacMost Now. In today's episode, let's look at how to use merge fields in Pages to create custom output. So you may be familiar with merging in Pages in terms of taking addresses from your address book and creating envelopes or letters, or even doing the same thing from a spreadsheet. But you can also create your own documents that aren't necessarily letters or envelopes. In this example, I'm going to show you, for instance, if a teacher had a set of test results and wanted to print out the scores on different sheets of paper to hand them out to the students. So let's start off by looking at my numbers spreadsheet. So this is in numbers here, and I've created a simple spreadsheet with 3 columns, name, test score, and a third column, notes. And here I've got each person's name and their test score here in the second. And then I also added this notes here, and just 2 of the students here got notes based on their scores. And the idea is I want this information to each be on 13 individual sheets of paper so I can hand out the test results or perhaps send them home to parents. Now here's a document I've created in Pages, and there's nothing special about it right now. It's just a normal word processing document. I put a title at the top, and I put 3 lines here, and I've just put placeholder text where name, score, and note should go. There's nothing special about it. If I print it, it looks exactly like this. But now I'm going to open up the inspector, and I'm going to go in the inspector to the link tab here, and then there's hyperlink, bookmark, and merge. I'm going to select merge. Now I'm going to go to one of the 3 areas that I want to replace by my data. I'm going to select name, and with merge here I'm going to first choose the numbers document I'm going to use, and I've got that on my desktop here. And then once I do that, I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to see these column titles appear when I go to add a merge field. So I'm going to select name like I have, hit plus and add merge field, and it'll insert name and target it with the first column there, name. I can select any of the 3 columns. You can see it picked up those names there. I'm going to go to score. I'm going to add that as a merge field. I'm going to change that to test score, and then notes, add that as a merge field as well, and set that to the notes column. So now I've got 3 columns and 3 merge fields here in the document, so it's all ready to go. So now you can see I've made the text much larger. This will make it easier for us in this tutorial to see the results in the preview window. Normally you would just leave it at the normal size. To actually do the merge, you got to go to Edit, Mail Merge, and the top part's already been set up. You can see the stuff that I've done there. So we don't have to touch that. We just have to worry about merge to. We can send a printer or new document. We're going to send it to the printer, and we get the print dialog here, which shows us a preview of all 12 pages. You can see there's 12 pages, and we can flip through them and see exactly what's going to be printed. There's even the notes field there on the bottom of that one, and we'll see it on the bottom of one other. And we can see everything's customized. Now we could go to print, send it to the printer, or we can use one of these PDF options perhaps to save the entire thing as a PDF and print it out somewhere else. Now of course you may want to make this more complex. For instance, you may want to have had the full address or the parent's name on the sheet. Now if this is something for business, of course you could have, say, their office number, things like that, for it to be routed through a corporate memo system. And you can also do envelopes too as well. If you want to seal these in envelopes, you can do one mail merge for the interior document and then one for the envelope itself using things from the same spreadsheet. So you can make the spreadsheet a lot more complex than this. This is just a simple example. And you can expand this for any kind of data where you need to print each row of a spreadsheet onto a different sheet of paper in some other format. And you can include all sorts of data on here. So depending upon what you do for a living and what you use your Mac for, you might find this useful. Until next time, this is Gary with MacMost Now. Want more video tutorials? Just go to MacMost.com, click on the videos link at the top of the page, and then you can view all of the hundreds of MacMost videos by category.